Long ago in ancient China, there lived an old man known as Yugong. He was nearly 90 years old, and he lived with his family in a small village. But there was a problem. Two enormous mountains stood directly in front of his home. They blocked the road, making every journey long, difficult, and exhausting. One day, Yugong gathered his family and said, "These mountains are in our way. Let's move them." His family was shocked. Move mountains? But Yugong picked up a shovel and began digging. Day after day, under the hot sun and cold wind, he worked tirelessly. His children and grandchildren joined him, carrying rocks and dirt away in baskets. A neighbor saw them and laughed. "You are old and weak," he said. "How can you possibly move mountains this big? It's impossible." Yugong stopped, wiped the sweat from his brow, and replied calmly, "You're right. I may not finish this in my lifetime, but my children will continue, and their children after them. Generation after generation, we will keep digging. Meanwhile, the mountains cannot grow any taller, so eventually, we will succeed." The neighbor had no answer. Years passed, and Yugong never gave up. His determination never wavered. High above, the gods watched this old man and his family. They were deeply moved by his perseverance, his unshakable belief that even the impossible could be achieved with time and effort. So the gods decided to help. They sent divine beings down to earth, and in a single night, the mountains were carried away. When morning came, the path in front of Yugong's home was clear. What once seemed impossible was gone. And from that day on, people told the story of the old man who moved the mountains, not because he had great strength, but because he had something far more powerful: determination. The lesson is simple. No matter how impossible a task may seem, steady effort, patience, and belief can overcome even the greatest obstacles. So when you face your own mountains in life, remember Yugong and keep digging.